Hey guys, your good friend Sebastian, Nest Property Group at Keller Williams Realty right here in Durango. And more importantly, this morning, Foundation 1440. So I don't know if you can see, like right there, probably can't see it. Hey, good morning, don't worry about it. We've got a couple of paragliders. They've just jumped off this mountain, Smelter Mountain. I don't know if you can see them flying around there. What fun. That looks like a good time. And who jumps off a working mountain, right? Who jumps out of a working plane? I don't even know. So guys, just sitting here enjoying a morning ride. And guys, man, there's so much going on right now. My question to you is, what are you doing to move forward, to fill your head with good thoughts, to make sure that you're pushing forward? Like, you got to be conscious of it, guys. This morning I'm listening to a really cool new podcast out, and it's a group of just powerhouse women in my team, and they're calling it the Empire Builders, right? And these four women are just getting together and talking about what it looks like to run huge businesses, right? And each one of them has sort of their own unique set of circumstances. Three of the four have kids. Most of them have relationships, which is always exciting, right? Big businesses, and they're leaders, right? And one of the things I love them talking about was, if you have any bandwidth left right now, man, in other words, if you've got any room to do more than just survive or try to get through this, then now's your time as a leader to step up and help. And I just want you to know, if you have the bandwidth, getting out there and helping your community, helping your people, your team, your family, your business, it's the most gratitude that you can have. And joy is built solidly on the foundation of gratitude. So you want to find joy, or you're struggling but have a little bandwidth, then go help some other folks get where they're going, right? And the other thing I loved about it was, as they were sitting there talking, they're talking about how do you even just kind of get moving forward? How do you plan? And if you're struggling with this, first and foremost, I'm a coach and I can help you with this because I have the bandwidth. This is what I do. And in fact, I probably do it better for my people than I do for myself, just like helping them. You guys have the answers inside of you, what you need to do right now. And sometimes you just need a little guidance to get there, right? And the best thing about a good coach is they let you guide yourself to where you need to go. And you just can't get there because there's too much noise. So if you're struggling to block out the noise, how do we focus right now? And I'll tell you this, number one, your planning just went from a quarter or the next 6 months or a year or 5 years. Your planning just went to 30 days, right? All we can do right now with all the changes being thrown at us is plan for the next 30 days. Don't do yourself the disservice. Now, we're going to do some long range planning, but that's very simple. It's budget stuff. It's, if you have expenses that aren't 100% necessary, they're gone. You're out. Nope, it's not a question, guys. Your A expenses, the ones you've got to have to keep pushing forward, we've got them. And even those are going to be under very tight scrutiny to have a bigger return on that investment. And any B's, man, Brooke and I have one B expense, and it's one of the favorite things we like to do in our world. It's what gives us peace. And so, we budgeted for that. Brooke works 2 extra days at the hospital every month to make sure that one sort of, B expense, the expense is not 100% necessary. It's just something we love. We work a little bit harder, a little bit more for that, right? And if times get even tougher, it's out, right? So, guys, be long range planning is simple. Get a hold of your expenses because we just don't know what this thing looks like. And I'm as hopeful as you are. Oh, this girl's red. Hi. He's ripping. We understand that it's going to look differently moving forward. So we're just going to be very purposeful about long-range planning. And that's really just expense planning. Everything else goes to 30 days. And really, guys, number one, you're going to make sure that your health and your mental stability is where it needs to be. That's number one. When the mask falls from the ceiling, in the case of depressurization, you put the mask on yourself first to help others, right? Then we're going into triage mode. We're going to take a look quickly. We're going to move through this very fast as expenses, make sure that we're absolutely tight. Every penny gets saved. Every penny has a name, right? Dave And then we can move on to just planning for this week or this weekend, right, or this month, but that's it. We're not looking any further. And guys, that will help you bring this down to how to eat the elephant, right? And if we have any problems, if we know there's something going wrong, we run straight at it, right? That's eating the frog. Pick up the phone, make the hard phone call first, get it out of the way, don't let it chip at your cheese. So those are just a handful of lessons to triage this madness, right? And to bring calmness into your chi, Daniel-san, right? And I hope this helped, guys. Listen to this a couple of times if you have to. And more importantly, share this with your friends, you guys. Foundation 1440, it's free. Tune in every day, and I will just give you some little piece of goodness to combat the madness, right? And darkness cannot drive out darkness. Only light can do that. Love you a long time.